Just before someone, with the harvest moon high and a chill in the air from a darkening sky, up to Tara's green hill, where the kings made their home, rode Fionn McCool with his spear all alone. For there come the 100 high king of the land, in the hall of his fathers held Aillén's command. And Fionn came with fire in his heart and his eye, to claim what was his, or to fight and to die. For he sought the proud Fianna, the warriors renowned, the guardians of Aillén, where honor abounds. Once led by his father, now torn and betrayed, Fionn rode to restore them unbroken, unafraid. In the hall of great Tera, the nobles stood tall, with the high king Cumhaill in the seat over all. But before he could speak, from the crowd came a sound, and a warrior stepped forth, his one eye darkened round. It was McCool, with a voice cold and clear, who comes to this hall with such pride without fear. State your business, young rider, and speak of your name, for none here may enter without cause or claim. Fionn met his gaze, and no fear did he show, for he knew well the face of his father's old foe. Fionn stood for the throne, and his voice filled the hall. I am Fionn, son of Cumhaill, who once led you all. By blood and by right, I've a claim to this band, and I've come to restore it with spear in my hand. The Fionn are mine by my father's proud name, and I not leave this hill till I've proven my claim. For Aillén deserves men of honor and might, and I'll stand for her cause if it cost me my life. The hall fell to silence, no whisper or word, as the name of bold Cumhaill through Tara was heard. The high king then laughed, with the fire in his tone. You were truly your fathers, the spirit well shown. But know this, young fiend, though your name may be grand, the Fianna are not passed down by command. No crown nor old blood can win them by birth, but only by proving your valor and worth. Then Gall, son of Morna, with one steady eye, stepped forward and spoke with a slow, thoughtful sigh. The boy is his father's, as fierce and as true. Though I struck Cumhaill down, I admired him too. And now comes his son with that fire in his soul. Let him prove he is worthy to carry the whole. There is one, he said darkly, who haunts Tara's flame. Aillén Midgna, the Sigh is his name. Each psalmane he comes with his harp's eerie tune, and lulls all to sleep neath the harvest moon. Then he breathes out his fire, and our hall is laid bare, and no man yet born has withstood him there. But if you, son of Cumhaill, can strike down that wraith, and stand through his song with your courage and faith, then I, who once slew him and bore all his scorn, will bow to you, lad, and call you my lord. Then Salmon night fell with a silence profound, and miscurled like ghosts on the dark hallowed ground. All Tara lay still in a shivering gloom, as death's breath crept soft through the banquet room. The warriors slumbered with dreams in their heads, while Fionn stood alone where the brave feared to tread. He held in his hand his dead father's spear, its head wrapped in cloth, for its magic struck fear. For the fumes from its point could drive sleep away, and steel the young heart for the trial that day. He paced by the hall where the ships had flown, and waited for Aillén to come forth alone. Then came a low harp song that danced through the trees, and the wind turned to fire on the cold salmon breeze. Through the mist walked a shadow with fire in his breath, Aillén mac Midgna, the herald of death. He pressed to his face the spear's burning head, and the fumes held him fast where all others had fled. Then Aillén beheld him and halted his tune, his eyes like two embers beneath the cold moon. No mortal has stood through my spell till this night, but I'll burn you to cinders before the first light. Then Aillén enraged let his firelight pour, and the great hall of Tera lit up with its roar. But before he could burn it all into the stone, fiends sprang through the flames and stood there alone. With a cry for his father, he cast the first blow, and the spear struck the Fae with a terrible glow. They battled like thunder neath moonlight and flame, flesh against magic, blood calling his name, till at last with a thrust that split through the night, Fionn felled the great Aillén and ended the blight. At dawn he returned with the size head in hand, and laid it before Cumhaill, the high king of the land. Through Tara's great hall came a silence profound, till Cumhaill rose and thundered, let his name now resound. And all grim and steady stepped into the light, and bowed low to Fionn in the clear morning bright. I slew your great father, yet I'll follow your call, for none but the worthy should captain us all. Then Cumhaill rose in splendor and called through the hall, let all men bear witness, both mighty and small. The son of brave Cumhaill has proven his name, the Fianna are his by courage and flame.